All right, let's jump into another deep dive. This time,
Okay.
we're going to be unpacking the rise of Austin Reaves. And what makes this deep dive so interesting is how Reaves went from undrafted
Right.
to a key player for the Lakers
Yeah.
in a really short amount of time.
It really is incredible. And it's a story about
It is.
not just talent, but also work ethic.
Right.
And that sometimes the traditional path isn't the only way to make it, you know,
Absolutely.
in the top.
And it's also not like he came from, some big basketball factory.
Yeah.
This all starts in Newark, Arkansas.
Right.
Population, what is it, like 1,200 people?
1,200 people. Yeah.
A small town.
Tiny little town.
You can hear the crickets at night.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how many other Austin Reaves are out there,
Right.
hidden away in small towns across the country,
Exactly.
just waiting for that opportunity.
Yeah, do you think that
It really makes you think about the scouting system.
it does?
In the NBA, how effective is it really?
Yeah, well, and even in a town
Yeah.
that small.
Right.
Reeves' talent was undeniable.
Oh, yeah.
She led his high school team to back-to-back state titles,
Impressive.
which is impressive on its own. But then there's that triple overtime game
Yeah.
where he drops
Rate for it?
73 points.
73.
That's not a typo.
That's amazing.
73 points.
That's more than just scoring.
It really is.
It's a statement.
Yeah.
I mean,
What was going through his mind?
I know.
Was he even aware of how many points he had?
It speaks to his endurance, obviously, but it also shows
Right.
his mental toughness, which is so important in the NBA.
Uh-huh.
To be able to stay focused like that
Oh.
under that kind of pressure, especially in overtime.
Yeah.
It's special.
Absolutely. But then it makes you think,
Yeah.
why wasn't he like
Yeah. Why wasn't he?
a top prospect coming out of high school?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think it's
go ahead.
a really good question.
Yeah.
And it shows the limitations of, how we evaluate talent at a young age.
Yeah.
Maybe his skills weren't as polished then, or maybe he just flew under the radar because of where he was playing, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure,
Yeah.
Reaves had that drive,
He did.
that fire to prove himself,
Mhm. Yeah.
And it took him to college ball.
It did. He
First to Wichita State.
sort of Wichita State, right?
Yeah.
But his time there was
It was marked by shoulder injuries,
he had some shoulder injuries.
which must have been so frustrating for him.
Oh, absolutely.
It could have derailed his whole career. But
Yeah, you would think, right?
yeah, it
Yeah.
really shows how resilient he is, that he was able to persevere,
Absolutely. And he didn't get discouraged. He used those setbacks as motivation.
Exactly.
And then he transfers to Oklahoma,
Right,
takes a redshirt year,
right.
which is,
A really smart move.
it is.
A lot of people don't realize how strategic that is,
It is.
And
he used that time to transform his body.
totally.
He put on 20 pounds of muscle.
That's dedication.
Talk about dedication.
That redshirt year was a game changer.
Yeah.
He was able to not just recover physically, but to develop his game.
Right.
Away from all the pressures of competition.
Wow.
He came back,
Yeah.
stronger,
More confident,
more confident, ready to make his mark.
ready to go.
Yeah.
And boy, did he ever.
Oh, yeah.
At Oklahoma, he explodes onto the scene.
Yeah.
Remember that 41-point game against TCU?
Of course, how could I forget that?
I-
And it wasn't just the number of points, it was the way he scored them.
Right.
He was unstoppable.
Yeah, and to top it off,
Yeah.
he hits the game-winning shot
Oh, yeah.
with only half a second left.
Clutch.
I mean, that's ice in his veins, right?
Ice in his veins.
But even with all that, all the great things he did at Oklahoma,
Right.
he still goes undrafted in 2021.
That's what's crazy.
I know.
You look at his college stats, his highlight reels,
It's baffling. Yeah.
And you're just like, how did every team in the NBA miss this?
Right. And the Pistons actually wanted to draft him
Yeah.
late in the second round, but he turned them down.
Yeah, he did.
He decided to take a chance on a two-way contract with the Lakers.
Bold move.
That was a gamble.
It really was.
I mean,
He bet on himself, though.
yeah.
Yeah. He trusted his instincts and his ability to, make the most of any opportunity. It takes a lot of courage to turn down a guaranteed draft spot like that.
Absolutely.
For the uncertainty of a two-way contract.
It does. It shows his ambition.
Yeah.
And his belief in his own potential.
Totally.
I think he saw something in the Lakers,
Yeah.
an opportunity to shine.
Yeah, bigger stage.
Yeah, on a bigger stage.
Yeah.
And he earned a standard NBA contract pretty quickly.
Yeah, he did.
And even made his debut against the Suns.
Right into the fire.
But it wasn't.
It wasn't all smooth sailing, though, was it?
It wasn't all smooth sailing, no.
You know,
What?
there's always going to be growing pains
Right.
for any rookie coming into the league.
Uncontrollably.
But even in those early games, you could see, you know,
You could see it.
those flashes of his potential,
Yeah.
the way he moved without the ball, his court vision,
Yeah.
you know,
Airless.
his fearlessness attacking the basket. It was all there,
It was there.
you know?
You could see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you have those breakout performances
Right.
that really cemented his place in the league. I
Absolutely.
mean, that game-winning three-pointer against the Mavericks.
Oh, man.
How about that?
Unforgettable.
Talk about stepping up
I know the game on the line.
when it matters.
Yeah, it just shows he's not just a role player.
No.
He's a game changer.
And that triple-double against the Nuggets in his rookie season,
Yeah.
that's something you don't see every day,
Especially from an undrafted player.
especially from an undrafted player.
Triple doubles are impressive, for sure.
Yeah.
But you got to look beyond the numbers, you know?
Right.
What impact are those stats having on the game? He wasn't just hunting for stats.
No.
You know, he was making winning plays.
Yeah, controlling the pace.
Yeah, creating opportunities for his teammates.
And he did all that while playing alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Yeah. Talk about a trial by fire.
Two of the biggest names in the game.
I mean, playing with superstars like that could be intimidating for a young player.
You would think.
Yeah, but he seemed to embrace the challenge, you know?
Yeah, he did.
He learned from them,
Yeah.
adapted his game,
Earned their respect.
earned their respect.
Yeah, and speaking of respect,
Yeah.
he earned some pretty interesting nicknames along the way.
He did. Hillbilly Kobe.
Hillbilly Kobe.
AR-15.
AR-15.
Memorable.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit of a double short, aren't they? Yeah, I think so.
On the one hand, they, you know, highlight his scoring prowess,
Right.
clutch play. But on the other hand,
I get why he doesn't love those nicknames.
yeah,
You know?
a little reductive maybe.
Yeah, they don't really capture the full scope of his talent
No.
or his personality.
He's a complete player, you know?
He is.
Brings a lot to the table.
He's more than just a shooter
Yeah.
or a scorer,
He's a smart player,
right?
willing passer, tenacious defender.
Always working to improve.
Always working hard.
Yeah.
And that's why the Lakers gave him that
Yeah.
4-year, $54 million contract extension.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big investment.
Huge.
For a player who was overlooked by the entire league just a couple years before,
I know, it's amazing.
it really is a testament to how much he exceeded expectations.
Yeah, and he didn't let that big contract go to his head.
Oh,
Continued to elevate his game.
Yeah.
Scored a career-high 35 points against the Magic.
I remember that game.
Yeah. Leading the Lakers in scoring in multiple playoff wins.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about it.
Such performance.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, those playoff performances were huge.
They were.
Showed he could handle the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
be a reliable contributor
Yeah.
when it mattered most.
Yeah.
Yeah, solidified his status, I think, as a key player for the Lakers' future.
Absolutely. And it didn't stop there.
Kept breaking records.
Yeah, breaking records, setting new career highs in points and assists.
Nah.
That triple-double against the Bucks, 29 points,
Oh, yeah.
14 rebounds, 10 assists.
All-around dominance.
Yeah.
And what makes it even more impressive is it was against the Bucks,
Yeah.
a team known for their tough defense.
Exactly.
He showed he could perform at a high level against anyone.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who you put in front of him.
He rose to the occasion.
He rose to the occasion.
And he became just the fourth Laker in 20 years to score at least 45 points in a game.
Elite company.
Yeah.
That's not a fluke either.
It's a culmination of all the hard work.
All the development.
Yeah, you know, all the confidence he's built up.
But Reeves' journey goes beyond just his NBA success.
It does.
It's also about family legacy.
Representing his country on the world stage.
Right. Being selected to represent the U.S. in the 2023 FIBA World Cup.
That's a huge honor.
It is.
Especially for an undrafted player.
Yeah, it really says a lot about his talent.
It does.
And the respect he's earned.
It's a testament to his work ethic.
Yeah.
And the impact he's had.
And when you consider his family's basketball background,
Right. His parents both played college basketball.
both his parents played college ball.
Yeah, his brother plays professionally in Germany.
It's like basketball is in his DNA.
I know that family connection is so interesting.
It is.
You can really see how their passion for the game
Uh-huh.
influenced his journey.
Shaped his love for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adds another layer to his story, you know?
Here's a fun fact.
Okay.
You might not know this. His grandmother is German.
Oh.
He actually obtained a German passport.
Really?
And he's even expressed interest in potentially playing for their national team someday.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine that.
I know.
What if he played for the German national team?
Opened a whole new chapter.
Whole new chapter.
And speaking of new chapters,
Yeah.
making waves off the court.
Oh, yeah. He signed a shoe deal with Rigor,
Yeah.
the Chinese brand.
Yeah, a signature shoe deal.
That's a big deal.
That's huge, especially for a player who's still relatively early in his career.
I know. It's a sign of his,
Growing marketability.
Yeah.
Global appeal.
Yeah, it's not just about basketball anymore.
Yeah.
It's about building a brand.
A legacy
Yeah.
that extends beyond the court.
The release of his first signature shoe,
Yeah.
the AR1.
In 2023, that was a
Big moment.
major milestone.
Yeah.
It's really a testament to his rising stardom
Yeah.
and the impact he's making on and off the court.
It's amazing how his journey has resonated with fans all over the world.
Yeah.
He's become a symbol of perseverance.
Hard work,
Hard work.
defying expectations.
Yeah.
But his story's far from over.
It is far from over.
So what's next for Austin Reaves? He's already defied the odds,
It's amazing.
to get where he is.
It really is.
It's hard to put limits on what he can accomplish.
That's the beauty of it, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a reminder that, potential can bloom in the most unexpected places.
Right. Yeah.
And Reaves is like a prime example of that. He's not content to just
Right.
rest on his laurels.
He's hungry.
He's
He
hungry.
wants to get better.
Wants to get better.
Wants to expand his game.
Absolutely.
And we've seen that translate into real results.
Yeah.
He's taking on more responsibility as a playmaker.
Yeah.
He's becoming more than just a scorer.
Right.
He's a facilitator,
Yeah.
making those smart passes,
Uh-huh.
leading to easy baskets for his teammates.
And his basketball IQ
Off the charts.
through the roof.
It's like he just has this knack for making the right play
Yeah.
at the right moment,
It's not just instinct, though. There's a lot of,
studying the game.
dedication to studying the game.
Yeah. Understanding its nuances.
Remember, this is a guy who used his redshirt year
Yeah.
not to just get bigger,
Right.
but to analyze his weaknesses.
I get better.
Refine his technique.
Yeah. That work ethic is what separates
Yeah, that's the difference.
the good from the great.
The good from the great.
So, back to Reaves. What do you think his ceiling is? That's the question.
Can he lead the Lakers back to a championship?
I
Can he
guess
become one of the league's elite players?
it's all within reach.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already proven he can perform on the biggest stage.
He has high-pressure playoff games.
He steps up when it matters most.
He does.
And that's huge.
Yeah.
That's not something you see every day.
And the leadership, the work ethic.
Right, and the energy. The energy,
He brings to the court.
it's contagious.
That's so contagious.
Yeah, it inspires teammates
Can lift up a whole team.
to reach another level.
You're right. A player like that
Yeah,
can change the whole dynamic of a team.
yeah, he brings that underdog spirit,
That hunger.
the hunger to prove everyone wrong,
Yeah.
and that can be really powerful.
It can be, especially on a team like the Lakers.
Yeah.
With that history,
All that history behind them.
Yeah.
It's exciting to think about what the future holds for him.
It really is.
This deep dive has really been an eye-opener for me.
Yeah, me
I
too.
feel like I have a whole new appreciation for his journey.
It's been a pleasure breaking it down with you.
Yeah, it has.
You know what's so great about Austin Reaves?
Yeah.
Is he embodies this spirit that I think we can all relate to,
Mm-hmm.
that desire to prove ourselves,
Absolutely.
to achieve something great
To be great.
against the odds.
Yeah, and he's a testament to that.
He is
Hard work,
hard
perseverance,
belief.
and his story's far from finished.
It's not over yet.
Who knows what heights he'll reach next?
Maybe we'll do another deep dive someday.
Right, maybe we'll be talking about his
Talking about his Hall of Fame career.
Hall of Fame career, all right?
Well, until then, I guess we just got to keep watching.
Keep watching Austin Reaves. This is just the beginning.
This is just the beginning.
And remember, sometimes the most extraordinary destinations
Yeah,
are reached by those who take the less traveled paths.
that's right.
Reeves' story is a reminder that talent can be found anywhere.
Absolutely.
You never know where the next star will come from.
Keep your eyes open.
So keep your eyes open
Your mind receptive.
and your mind receptive.
You never know what you might discover.
Exactly.